Hey there, I'm Tommy Antonucci.
And I'm Zac Lovelace.
And this is StoryFellas.
StoryFellas is a podcast where we make stories and break stories. What that means is usually we start off from scratch, we roll a die and use some prompts to generate a story within about an hour, or we bring something to the table, a scrap of some sort.
Me and Zac have both worked in the film industry and in digital media for a long time now, and we have always joked around telling stories, making each other laugh, but also helping each other with real story ideas. So a lot of these episodes will be us making these stories from scratch. We will tie it with a bow with a segment we call Along the Lines, where we insert a line of dialogue that would exist in the movie we've made up. And we also have cool, fun bonus stuff that you can explore outside the episode as well. Right, Zac?
That's right. I like music like most writers, and I like listening to music when I get into a story and finding songs that remind me of this world that we've just created. And we did just that for StoryFellas as well. So we have a whole Spotify account dedicated to giving you kind of a sonic way to explore these stories that we come up with. I like to think of this podcast as watching an ice sculpture be made in real time. I am a story fella. I love stories. I love crafting stories, and watching someone work in real time is a very helpful tool. So if you are a writer yourself and you're listening, you'll have a good time. One, because hopefully it's just entertaining, but two, because you're seeing the contours of storytelling take place and take shape over time, and you can hopefully take something away from this.
To piggyback on what Zac said, some of my favorite podcasts are behind the scenes podcasts. It's people having a good time, but working in their craft, making something from scratch, and I'm enjoying it while also learning their technique. And hopefully you get the same thing from this podcast.
Warts and all the weird left turns that we take, all the bad ideas that we throw out before we actually land on something good. Hopefully that serves you well in your own writing journey.
Hop on into a real episode and see what it's all about.
Yeah, come on in, buckle up.
Let's go make and break those stories.